Here we are at the Flying Can Ranch, Cedar Creek, Lake, Texas. I got a little distracted there. Before I show you what I want to show you today, one of my viewers was wanting to see a shooting review on my Dyna LP8, which I believe is already loaded on the channel. And he claimed he couldn't see it and wanted me to send a link for it. And I really don't know how to move a link over to that area on this phone. And I don't know what to tell him. But I'll answer him. I'll get back with him. But if the other viewers haven't seen it, or if they say it's not there, please let me know. And I'll do another shooting video on it. And we'll see if we can load it back up. So I'm trying to be helpful here. What do we got today that I want to share with you is another eBay purchase. Is a Gamo Shadow Sport. That's what it's called, just a Gamo Shadow Sport. I don't think it said Whisper or anything like that on it, but I'll verify that one more time. Nope, it's just a Shadow Sport. And it didn't say that in my book either, Whisper or anything like that. Just Gamo Shadow Sport. These were made from about 2000 to about 2011, and they are a 177 caliber. We'll look at it here real deep. They say it does 1,200 feet per second with PBA pellets. That's what's written right on the gun, stamped on here. The barrel is an 18-inch fluted polymer jacketed steel barrel. As you can see right there, I really like that. The overall length is 43 inches, and the overall weight is 6.25. So it's not a real heavy gun, and the cocking effort's about 30 pounds. So let's go over from end to end. As good with Gamo, very solid polymer fiber, carbon fiber, whatever it is. They really make good stocks. Has a really good butt pad back here. I like the way it's got a little roughness right here. Same thing here. Now I want to point out here, now this is a manual safety. It's one of them toggles right there. Very positive. Works pretty good. Some more stippling right here. And then you have that nice fluted barrel. Now I believe this is a spring piston gun, and it's a little noisy as a result of that, but I put one of my infamous Winchester scopes on it. And we'll flip it around here. We'll work down it. And just a little bit of a cheap piece thing here. I've cleaned it up, polished it up a little bit. Now one thing I haven't done yet is clean the barrel. But, I just got it, bought it out, zeroed up the scope. But it seems to be in very, very good condition. Gamos are pretty good rifles. I'm not partial to any particular air rifle, Richard. But from 65 feet, I was popping the top of that pickle bottle right off. So I was doing pretty good with it. And I'm probably going to have to put maybe a little blue Loctite around this ring. It wants to vibrate a little loose, but so far it's working good. So I wanted to share that with you. It just came in. I had another scope with it, and it didn't work out too well. I never could get it to zero. I put that on an entirely different gun. I could get it to work on that one, but it just wouldn't work on this one. I had jacked it all the way up, and it was still hitting the ground, and so I moved it over to a little Daisy I got, and I got towards hitting can pretty good. So, and we'll talk about that maybe today or tomorrow. But I just wanted to show that to you. Again, it's in very, very good condition. Whoever had it took good care of it. There was maybe just a little tad of rust on it at the most, so you knew it had been used. But all in all, it functions good, shoots good, and I seem to enjoy it so far. But I wanted to share that with you, let you see it. And if you're a collector of Gamo guns, this would be one to put in your deal. Richard, do you have one of these? Have you had one of these? I got a viewer that that has had, he said, if it ain't a Gamo, it ain't worth an ammo. But I think he's given away more guns than he probably owns to nephews and cousins, and I don't know. I think I'm related to him though, so he better start sending something my way. Right? He lives right here in the great state of Texas, and maybe one day we'll meet. But at any rate, got another view that I found out lives right there in Waxahachie, and I have buildings in Wax. Maybe someday we'll meet too. But nonetheless, I wanted to show that to you. I've talked before in the past. This is just a basic, 4x32 AO Winchester scope. I've had real good luck with what I do. It's you know, they're very, very cost effective. They're pretty easy to dial in. I went ahead and used the Gamo mounts because it had the pin that went down here for the non-slip. So, you know, I retained the other rings for something else down the line. But we'll put together a shooting review. We'll show you what it can do, and then we will move on. I've got, I think, some other stuff coming today, but I don't know. I don't. It says it's prepared, but who knows? Probably Monday. But at any rate, from what I've experienced, I like it. But we'll do a shooting review. We'll talk about some ins and outs and whatever, and we'll go from there. And that's how we do it, the Flying Can Ranch. So I'll get this going. I want to get this part recorded before the sun got around and glared everything out. And then we'll sit down. Since we got some pretty good lighting conditions, I'll go ahead and get this shooting review done. Once this one uploads, then I'll load that one. So have a good day. We'll see you in a minute.